Hello children, welcome back to class 6 social study chapter 8. Chapter 8 natural resources. Children, let us memorize what we have learnt in this lesson in our previous class. We have already discussed about the topic what are natural resources. The natural resources are categorized two types, natural resources and man-made resources. So what are natural resources? Natural resources are nothing but the resources which are present in our environment and available naturally, and those are useful to us, is called as a natural resources. And what are man-made resources? Resources which are not occur naturally, those are made by man. They are called as a man-made resources. For example, road, bridges and buildings, these are comes under man-made resources, and we have already discussed about this topic. And also we have discussed about the classification of the natural resources. There are natural resources are classified into two types. One is renewable natural resources and another one is non-renewable natural resources. In our previous class we already started renewable natural resources, and we have discussed the two types of types of the natural resources. One is renewable and another one is non-renewable. Under renewable natural resources we have discussed two topics. One is air, another one is water. We have already discussed. Let us today we are going to discuss one of the renewable natural resources. The next one is solar energy. The next one renewable natural resources is solar energy. Let us discuss in detail, children, this topic, solar energy. Children, solar energy is the energy which comes directly from the sun. The energy which comes directly from the sun is called as a solar energy. Already we have seen in everywhere in your home also. We are using it commonly now. It is in the modern day. It is very useful to us, the solar energy, and it is generally most of the time we use it for heating, lighting and generating electricity. That means this solar energy we are using using for which purpose? Heating. Heating means we are using the instrument water heater. Heating the water. Already we have seen the water heater heating the water. Because and lighting, you have seen in the city the solar green the signals while you riding the vehicles, you signals coming. That signals are the working from the solar energy. The solar lights are the solar lights lighting from the solar energy and generating electricity. The solar we can use the electricity from the solar energy also. This one also some places are using the electricity also generating from the solar energy. And how will water heater working, and how the lighting, the solar lights are working? Because each one solar instrument contain the cells. The solar instrument contain the cells. Which cells? Solar water heater is an instrument. It has complex arrangement of solar cells. And those cells trap the solar energy to heat the water. So that means what? Each solar instrument contains solar cells for trap the heat of the sun, heat from the sun. So that's why these are all instruments contain the solar cells. They are trapping the heat from the sun. So that's why they are working. That's why the solar lighting also, the lights are also lighting by solar energy, and solar cooker also working cooking. Solar cooker also cooking the food by solar energy. And this solar energy is available very abundance. Solar energy is available abundance, and it will never run out. That means nowadays solar energy is available. It is everywhere, because in our if you compare the seasons, India is the country here the summer season is very huge. That's why it is available in the most of the entire year. So this is the detail of the solar energy. This is the one of the renewable natural resources. Now let us discuss next one, renewable natural resources, that is wind energy. Children, first we have to understand here what is wind. Before going to wind energy, what is wind? Wind is nothing but, children, movement of air caused by uneven heating of earth by the sun. I repeat once again meaning of the wind. The meaning of the wind is movement of air caused by uneven heating of the earth by the sun. That is the meaning of the wind. Here, how we are using the wind energy? Here, how we are using the here given? It is use of wind to provide the mechanical power. Through wind turbines. To turn electric generators. That means here, children, to getting wind energy, using wind energy to the electric energy, we are using one of the device, that is wind turbines. Here you are using the wind turbine. So what is wind turbine, children? Wind turbine is a device that convert wind energy into electric energy. Wind turbine is nothing but it is a device that convert wind energy into electric energy. So like this it is using, and since a very long time, this wind energy is using energy of wind has been tapped and used for pumping of water for irrigation and grinding grains and also navigate boats. So using like this since a very long time. But in nowadays, wind energy is harvested by modern wind turbines to generate electricity. But trend is now changed. The wind energy is harvested by modern wind turbines to generate electricity. I already told you the meaning of the wind turbines also. It is a device to convert wind energy into electric energy. And why it is called as the renewable resources? I already told you, because we are getting again use this, because as long as sun keeps shining, the wind will keep blowing. As well as sun keeps shining and the wind will keep the blowing. That's why we can say it is a renewable natural resources. So this is the detail about the wind energy. Now let us go to the next, the renewable natural resources, that is trees and plants. Children, trees and plants are also called as a renewable natural resources, because these are very valuable natural resources, because they have capability to grow back quickly. The trees and plants, they have capability to grow back quickly. Have you seen? Because they have capability again to reproduce, the trees and plants. And in the many ways, the trees and plants very helpful for human and animals, because human and animals are dependent on plants for their survival in many ways, because the plants and trees are provide to us the food, not only food, both also the timber. Timber also we are getting by the plants and trees, because why we are using timber? To making furniture, and in many other various purpose we are using timber. And plants and trees provide us to medicines. Some plants are provide the medicines also. And fiber also we are getting by the plants. For example, cotton plants. For example, cotton plants, by the cotton plants we are getting the fiber. And rubber also, some plants are provide to us rubber. Where we are using rubber? The vehicle tires are made by rubber. Which rubber? That rubber provided by the some plants. So in not only apart from this, in many ways the plants and trees are very useful to us, and it is very helpful for our environment also, because the plants and trees are release the oxygen, because they are taking the carbon dioxide and release the oxygen, and it is very helpful for our environment. So that's why trees and plants are also called as a renewable natural resources. Already we have discussed in one of the topic during the time of the photosynthesis. That's why the carbon dioxide comes back in the form of the oxygen. That's why these are also called as a renewable natural resources. We already discussed in the previous topic. So this is the detail about the trees and plants. Let us discuss next topic, that is animals. Children, animals also one of the renewable natural resources, because animals are also important in renewable natural resources because they are capable of reproducing. Animals also capable of reproducing like the plants also, and the animals in many ways is helpful to human and the plants. In many ways animals are useful to us. Why? Because they provide us the food, and early man made their clothing and shelter by animal skin. In the ancient, in the beginning, early man made their shelter and clothing by the animal skin. So that's why animals are also very useful to us, and as well as some insects. Some insects help in pollination. Some insects help in pollination. Children, so here what is pollination? What is pollination? Here the pollination is a process by which pollens of one flower are transferred to the another. This helps the plant to reproduce. I repeat once again, children, what is pollination? Pollination is a process by which pollens of one flower are transferred into the another flower, and this helps to the plants to reproduce. So that means here insect helps the plants here. Insects helping here the plants. So children, what is here pollens? We have mentioned the pollens. Pollination is the process by which pollens are transferred into the flower. So pollen is usually yellow color. It is there in the flower, which is formed in the flower, and it makes other flower at the same time. Produce seeds when it's carried to them by the insects. So that's why this process is called as a pollination. So in this way, animals are very useful to us and many ways. So this is the detail about the animals, and this is also one of the renewable natural resources. Animals are also comes under renewable natural resources. So with this topic we have finished all the renewable natural resources in this topic. Now let us go to the next topic, that is non-renewable natural resources. So that topic we will discuss in our next class, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.